Hello everyone, and I want to thank you in advance for watching my speech on paying tribute to my grandfather. My grandfather was one of the greatest men I ever knew. If I could pick one person to be exactly like them, I would definitely pick my grandfather. In my eyes, he had the perfect character. He had the perfect personality. A few of the things that really made that personality perfect, and which I want to talk about, are his great view on life, how humble he was, and his passion for everything. So first off, his great view on life. He had the type of view on life that if you could change it for the better, do it. I mean, if you could really honestly make a difference to make something better, get out and do it. Do whatever it takes to make that change. However, if you can't change it, let it be. It wasn't supposed to happen that way. He had a view that, if you couldn't do anything to change it, just let it happen. He had that view when he was battling cancer. At first, when he first found out, of course, he went into surgery, he took chemotherapy, he did everything he could to battle the cancer. But later, he found out that there was nothing he could do to change it, so he accepted the fact that he knew that it wasn't supposed to happen the way that he intended for it to happen, and he accepted that, and he went on with life the best way that he could. And that's exactly the type of view on life that I believe we should all have. Next, how humble he was. It didn't matter who he was talking to, they were always on the same level as him. He didn't put anyone below him, and he didn't make anyone above him. They were always on the same level as him, and people really liked that, and it really showed at his funeral. There were people there all the way from being poor as dirt to the local millionaires. There were people there that were known to deal in drugs, all the way to monks from the local monastery. There were all kinds of people there, and that's because he was humble and always put them on the same level as himself when he was visiting with them. And finally, his great passion for everything. He had the type of passion that if he wanted something done or he wanted something built, he would go out and do it or build it, and he would overachieve. He once wanted a mandolin that really sounded good that he could really play, so he built 6 before he finally got the sound that he really liked. And that's just the type of person he was. If he wanted it, he would go out and build it, and he would keep that on his mind until he got it done. And he was that way with everything in life. He tried to show me that same passion when he was teaching me music, and of course I was too young to really understand what it really meant to him, and I really understand that now. I love music, and that's my great passion in life, and I feel like I can really understand that. But that's just exactly the type of person that he was, passionate in everything. So my grandfather was a great person, and if I could, I would tell him that over and over again. And I would really thank him for being the person that he was, for being that perfect character, all the way from his view on life to how humble he was to his great passion. And I would love to be half the man that he was in my life, but I guess I'll keep striving, and someday I'll be a little bit like him. So that's my speech on paying tribute to my grandfather. Thank you.